Okay, so I don't think anyone's on here currently right now, but I'm gonna just speak in the first few seconds so there's not dead air, dead space. And I wanted to go live and catch up with you guys on things that are kind of going on and what I'm transitioning into very soon. And yeah, I just wanted to catch up with you guys. To be honest with you, if there's nobody that comes up on the live, that's great. That's fine. I'll be on here for about maybe 10, 15, or 20 minutes, depending if somebody comes up or asks any questions. So, my name is Rocky. Um, and yeah, you can ask me anything. So, I'll just kind of share my current situation right now. I'm going to be leaving this small little room that I'm renting out here in the Bay Area. Um, Maybe in about a month. I got this rent that's being paid, and then maybe in about a month, I'll be I'll be all heading on out and living in my car. Things just piled up, just way too much. Decided to cut off a couple girlfriends I had, and just gotta stay focused on where I'm going. I passed my two tests. I had two tests for my certifications into getting into management, and I went ahead and interviewed. I'm really trying to get the management position, but man, I do not get paid enough to be surviving here in Silicon Valley. I just don't get paid enough. I'm gonna have to tell my landlord I'm gonna have to leave because dude, it's outrageous. It's outrageous. There's just a true separation of wealth and poverty, and staying in the middle. It just really kind of pushes you towards either the middle or I mean towards one way or the other. There's really no middle ground anymore. So I'm just trying to get things kind of boosted me up into the area that I need to be at in order to be with my daughter in the future. Excuse me, my daughter's going to be 9 years old. I'm sorry, my daughter's going to be 10 years old. She's 9 now. She's going to be 10 soon. So probably got just a couple more, maybe 2 to 4 more years before she comes and moves with me. And I want to be ready for her. Gotta be ready for her. So we'll see if anybody. I'm not sure if this is allowing me to rotate the device. No, it doesn't allow me to rotate it. Okay, so I'll just leave it like this. We're good. See if anybody thinks one's coming up here. No. See if anybody comes on here again. I'll be on here for either 10 minutes or up to 20 minutes. If somebody comes on here and asks any questions, you guys can ask me anything you want. So, yeah. And when I got out of the hospital just a few days ago, um, I had some like stroke-like symptoms and huge palpitations. I still kind of feel it right now, but it was like a strong. I'm gonna exaggerate the movement, but the my heart was pounding so much. I felt like I was moving in my chair, just kind of like so big movement, and I was just trying to stay still, but I was not. And then the day it happened, I actually had a little faint. I lost my sight. I lost my eyesight, and I fainted for a quick second. I don't know if it was even me fainting. I just lost my vision. It was almost like a 1 second. It happened for 1 second shock. It just like boom, like just blacked out real quick. And then I felt it in my fingertips. I felt it in my toes. I felt it throughout my entire body. It was like a light electric shock. It was the weirdest thing. And then after that first time it happened, it was like, whoa. It was like, whoa. And then it happened again, and then it happened again, and then it happened again. And that day it was kind of like it just continuously happened for, I want to say, at least 8 to 10 times that day. And then I know the sensation of a heart attack or a stroke, and I felt, because I experienced it at 38, my heart attack at 38. So I just said to myself, "Damn, this I can't risk it." And then my boss was already telling me, "You need to go to the doctor. You don't look right," and stuff. So I don't know. It was really weird at that time. I'm gonna be on here for just a few more, maybe either 5 to 10 more minutes. If anybody comes on here, if anybody wants to say hello. Um, Again, my name is Rocky. I'm just trying to catch up with you guys and see how you guys are doing. Ask me any questions you want. Um, you know, any questions you want is fine. I'll answer anything. And yeah, man. I just hope you guys are doing good. Hey, Hijo. Hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for saying hello. Yeah, you're awesome, man. I hope you guys are doing good, and I wish you I wish you guys peace in your journey. I wish you guys joy in your everyday activities and what you're doing. Um, I don't wish any bad upon any of you guys. I know not all of us have been perfect in our journey towards after separation, divorce, or trying to see our children. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm thinking about you. I care about you. Um, I hope you guys are doing good out there. It's not easy for any of us. I'm just one guy, and can you imagine? There's been other people that have had so much more difficulties. I followed you after I had to deal with my divorce. Thank you, Hijo. I'm not sure if I'm saying your name right, so please forgive me if I am, Hijo. Um, but yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate you finding my channel and following. I know I don't have the best advice all the time, but through my readings, through my counseling, through my therapy, um, through kind of just understanding and studying other people, I'm getting wiser, and I'm starting to understand a little bit more about myself. And that's really where the true wisdom comes: is finding yourself first, and understanding where you stand and think, who you're attracting, why do we attract narcissistic uh, personality traits, why do we attract people that we feel like we need to take care of and save. And if you're understanding yourself first, and what you're attracted to, or what you're subconsciously attracted to, then you'll understand more. Because understanding the other person is great. I understand that this person may be toxic. They're doing things that are toxic, or saying things. I'm going through a separation. This person hurt me. And finally getting to that point where actually we understand at a particular point where it's already painful, but we should understand ourselves first before we venture into this new journey with this person. And when you truly understand self is when we can attach ourselves to a more aligned, positive mindset, a more well-focused, balanced person, because you know your journey and you know what you want to attach yourself to. Knowing yourself first is so important. Thank you again for following. Thank you again for liking. I used to live in Germany. My life left with my kids to Canada, and I filed for child abduction, but I lost. I'm so sorry you lost, brother. I'm so sorry you lost, because my wife would be punished if she would be ordered back to Germany with the kids. So they said, in the interest of the kids, she can stay there. It was so hard. Oh my God. Yeah, that is hard, man. It's hard to deal with. It is hard to deal with, man. I'm sorry, brother. God, and then two different countries. Yeah, man. That has got to be really hard to deal with. Now you live in Canada now. Yeah, moved there to be with my kids. It was such a hard time. Good. Okay. So you're still able to see them now. That's great, man. That's good. Even if it's for a short, some amount of time, you're able to see them. Oh man, that's to be with my kids is such a hard. It is a hard time moving for you. I can imagine for you it's hard. You're there to go be with them, right? I did the same thing. It's so hard to go be there with them because we have to change our lifestyle. Right? Yes, it was a long, hard fight. Yeah, I can. I know you're still probably recovering, or you're still probably having to deal with some of those fights too. And I don't mean like verbally or physical type fights, but it's the mental, it's the emotional, it's the financial fight, it's the establishing your ground. You're a good man, man. You're a good man, and I tell you what, it was worth it being with my kids again. Oh, that's beautiful. I love to hear that. Yeah, I love to hear that, man. Thank you for saying that to me. It was worth it. Yes, it is. They are worth it, aren't they? Man, they are worth it. They're worth the world, man. They're worth the struggle, huh? They're worth it. And that's exactly what I'm actually came back to talk to you guys about is my daughter is going to be worth this struggle. I know eventually, and I had lots of motivation from seeing your videos. Oh man, thank you, brother. Thank you, man. I'm so glad that it affected you. Some, even if it was just a little bit, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, sacrifice is hard. We have to do it, we have to. We're men, and we have to do it for them. So you did. You sacrificed. You moved your whole life, your everything, your comfort zone. You moved to another country to be close to them, and now you're able to see them. Oh man, good man, man. That's solid. That's awesome. That's wonderful. Good. Blessings to you, man. Blessings to you. And yeah, I'm glad my videos spoke volumes to at least somebody out there. I know it's a few of you have messaged me privately. I want to let you also know that my email is up on my channel. People need to talk more about what we men are going through. Absolutely. We definitely do. There's so many good videos. Thank you for bringing that up. There's so many good videos out there that are talking about the toxic relationships and being a pride or an alpha male in relationships, and that's all at the dating level. But they don't talk about the after effect, and the after effect, the divorce, the separation, the children, and going through lawyers and having a difficult lifestyle afterwards. Many of these videos, and I salute to all the good channels out there, but many of them actually have this. There's this young man pride mentality, I want to call it, this young man pride, where like I'm going to be this alpha male and have sex with all these women, and we can hunt and be hunt and gather women, but really there's an after effect. Not all of us succeed in the relationships of marriage and love and family, and some of us, unfortunately, we go through difficult times. And I want to speak to those men that have gone through those difficult times. You got to pick your head back up, like you did. You sacrificed, your whole life. You moved over another country. You're just trying to reestablish yourself. The fight of financially, mentally, emotionally, trying to establish yourself in a whole new country, a whole new way of doing things. It must have been difficult. And then to do it for the love of your children, to be with them, to see them, yes, they're worth it. They're worth the pain and suffering that we go through. Thank you so much for sharing that, man. And thank you so much for telling me that something that I said spoke some type of motivation in you, man. That's all that we need, because we are not all failures. We're not all failures in what we did. We took a wrong turn, and then we also have to rely on other people to succeed in gathering as a family. And not we can always rely on them. They turn their backs on us. They stab us. They hurt us, and we have to pick back up again, just like you did. You kept on moving forward. I'm so proud of you, man. I'm proud of you. I tip my hat to you. Thank you so much for sharing that story. You're amazing. You're amazing. I'm so grateful for you. I'm so happy. It was a long fight. It was a long fight and did cost me a lot of money, probably also a lot of years I have left to live, but they have in the end, and I am back with my little ones, and they grow up with their dad that cares. Yeah, man, that's the yes, brother. I'm so proud of you, man. That's what I want to hear. Yeah, dude. Can you imagine if it was somebody else that just wanted, just didn't really care or half-assed the job of being a real solid dad like you, man? Damn, can you imagine? No, man, just can't. I just can't. I can't imagine. I don't want to imagine. Don't want to bring that into existence because you did not, you made sure that that didn't happen, and you were there, man. You were there. How beautiful that is. That's encouraging to hear you, because that's exactly where I'm at right now. I'm about to change some things up and sacrifice in order to be present and be there for my daughter more often. Dude, I can't imagine calling someone else calling else dad that does not care. Yeah, and they won't care. They won't. They're Let's say at the very least that someone did care, but they're not gonna do it like it's genuine love coming from you, your touch, your strength, your love. It's never gonna be the same. It's not, and for you to make sure that didn't happen, man, you just put the stake in the rock like a soldier, man. I'm so proud of you, brother. That's good, man. Oh, I love hearing that story. I'm so grateful, man. I'm so grateful. I love hearing your story. Man, thank you so much for sharing that. It's men like you that kind of give me hope. The moments with the kids together count more than all the presents you give them. Moments are remembered, gifts not so much. Oh man, that's good wisdom. Yeah, that's good wisdom. Thank you, Hijo. You're amazing, man. Are you so you're in Canada? What area of Canada are you in? And how old are you, if you don't mind me asking? I'm 44, and I'm about to be 45. Um, so yeah, what area of Canada are you in? And how old are you, if you don't mind me asking? Manitoba. Oh, okay, Manitoba. I've heard of that. Okay, I've heard of that location before. That's nice. Nice. Okay, it's got to be hard. You're 33. Man, you're still young. Oh my gosh, you're still, but I bet you feel so much older than 33 because of all that you've been through. You've been through a lot, brother. Wow, 33, man, I would give everything to be 33 again, but I can imagine you feel like you've been put through the ringer probably, but you did it all. It's right above North Dakota. Dude, I have stories to tell when I'm old. Yeah, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. Right above North Dakota, yeah, right there on kind of Midwest or east if you're looking at the map. That's awesome. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. Yeah, I'm sure you do have stories to tell, and your wisdom shows through the first few statements that you were talking to me about. You are so wise already, and 33, you're an old soul, man. You're wise. Your strength is there. It's solid, and how amazing that you can share this strength and wisdom with your children. You're only creating beautiful, strong seeds for the future for us to enjoy in this world because of your strength that you've built up right now through the hardships that you went through. And thank you for being who you are. You're amazing, man. Thank you so much for sharing that story. I look up to you. Thank you so much. You're gonna be great. So, how are things going now with you? Um, so here's the situation right now. I just had some. I'm not sure if it was like stroke-like or heart attack-like symptoms about 4 or 5 days ago. I got out of the hospital about 3 days ago, um, and then I went back in the next morning. I had some bruising under my left armpit where my heart is at, and then right around the front of my chest here. My heart was pounding so hard it actually bruised inside. And then I was having just heavy palpitations. It was felt like a shock, and it blinded me for a quick second. It happened for about 10 times that first day, and I was feeling like vertigo and dizzy. My boss sent me home. Actually, he said, "Go to the doctor or go home. You don't look good." And then so I went to the emergency room. They brought me in. They ran tests. They said, "You don't have anything wrong, but it looks as though you have some low blood pressure right now." And then I was having heavy palpitations. They said, "You're having heavy palpitations, low blood pressure, but you're fine. Your electrolytes are a little low. You just need to drink." And yeah, it was kind of a scary day. The next morning, the bruising would hurt so bad, but it was internally. It was hard. It's hard to explain, and it's right here in the area of where my heart was at. Um, the um, the other thing is, my car broke down probably about, I'd say about 2 weeks ago. My car broke down. Stress related, definitely, definitely stress related. Because I was so freaking out about my car that I had to get this new car, and I did not want to get this car because an extra bill was going to take away from me being able to see my daughter more often. And so, because it cost so much money to go see her, and I wanted to make sure that I had that. So I got this new car, and now I have this extra bill. It's just going to be difficult for me to pay rent here right now. So I'm preparing myself. There's my Have my laundry right over here. Pictures of my daughter. The room's pretty much empty. I have my TV right there on the table, and I'm gonna sell the TV. Just sell. I have a small fridge over here. I'm gonna sell that, and just get like my clothes, and then I have some other clothes across over here, and just get those in some containers and move into my car. I think and I'll start doing some video shoots from my car. But this month's rent is paid up, and I'm gonna be here for at least the next month. But I'll have to use this month to kind of transition things into my storage unit. And I'm still selling stuff from my small business out of my storage unit. Matter of fact, I meet somebody on Monday to sell some equipment. To Almost all my equipment is sold. I just have three more things to sell, and that's some metal stands, some stage trussing, and then some lights, some smaller lights, some magnet spotlights and stuff like that. All the other big stuff was sold really fast, and I'm just gonna now it was a business storage unit, so now I'm gonna downsize that and just put all my little small belongings in a small unit and live out of my car. And I'm looking to estimate about maybe 9 to 12 months of doing that, and then um, and just pay off this freaking taxes, pay off the bills, use that money that I'm saving, and go see my daughter more often, even if it's just for like a weekend. She lives so far away right now, so yeah, I cannot take on another bill, and that's gonna dip into the money to go see my daughter. I can't do that. I need to be with her. I need to see her. And so I don't make enough right now. So I was also contemplating, because I'm moving into management position. I'm hoping that I can do that soon. I've been pushing. I interviewed for it. I passed my test for it. I've been very vocal and open and loud about it to my corporate managers, that I'm ready to move into management. And if that doesn't happen anytime soon, I'm just gonna hustle a side job for now, for the meantime, because I can't continue to fall back, you know. But as things are just catching up, and that's where I'm at right now. And that's what's been stressing me, and I think it stressed me almost to death. So yeah, man, it happens, and damn, Hijo, if you don't mind, I'll share a little bit of your story on my next video. I'm not going to share all your information or anything like that. I'm gonna, be personal or anything like that. Know exactly what you mean. I'm glad I had my family's back. Oh, good, good. You had family. So that's the thing. I don't have anybody, and I don't have one family member to turn to. And so, sure, you can do that. Thank you, thank you. I'll share a little bit of your story, because it's a good motivation, man. It's amazing, and I love it. Thank you so much. And not any personal information. I never share anyone's personal information. Just FYI, if you ever want to email me or contact me, I have my email on my links there, and I'll put it on this link here. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and do it now. Do you have like a PayPal for donation? I do. So I do have PayPal. It's going to be under um, my email address, which is Rocky ROCKY, the letter L, and the number 8 at att.net. So that's Rocky L8 at att.net. And then I also have a Venmo, and the Venmo link is on my last two videos, and so it's on there. And yeah, man, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. There we go. And yeah, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. And if it's like $1, that's great. Um, I'm grateful for any donation. I'm actually putting that up there on my last two videos. Hey, if you can have any donations, that would be great, because preparing to move into my car, and I actually wanted to go live and let you guys know to ask me any questions, so you can see that this is really happening for me. I'm taking a huge step back in order to get myself forward again, and I'm doing it for the sacrifice to see my daughter, because I can't stop seeing her. You just can't, like, yourself, right? What is your PayPal? So my PayPal would be under my email. It's Rocky ROCKY, the letter L, and the number 8 at att.net. So it's Rocky L8 at att.net. It's best if you did Venmo, but I can do either or. Um, I think PayPal takes a little while, and it also charges you or me. Um, but if you did Venmo, that would also be good. A lot of people are doing Venmo. And if you want to know my Venmo is Rocky Dash Lanes, and it's Rocky Dash LLANES. Thank you. I appreciate that, Hijo. You're you're encouraging, man. And for 33 years old, that's like that's huge. That's huge. It happens to us at such a young age now. That young men, even in their 20s, right out of school and getting married and stuff. And I've heard. I think the young men, the ones in their 20s and 30s, are the ones that hurt the most. And then the ones that are in my age range, like in the 40s and 50s, they tend to say fuck it and just kind of give up and think that all hope is gone, because they're about to be senior citizens, you know, around the corner. And so to hear that you have gone through the difficulty, have seen the light at the end of the tunnel, and at 33 is still, man, you are wise, you're strong, your strength is there, your wisdom's there, and you ain't giving up, and you're a soldier. You're a real soldier of life. And I'm so grateful to hear that you're standing back up on your own 2 feet again, man. That's wonderful. We all have to. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. Can't give up on your kids, man. Thank you. I know at the end it's worth the fight for them, even if you can't see them now. Yeah. Thank you. You're so right, brother. We can't. We can't give up on them, man. We can't. Yeah, you're amazing. Your strength. You need to share that with people. Your strength, your inner strength. They will come and ask questions. Yeah, they will ask questions. 100% correct. That is a whole talk within itself. Why our actions today dictate the future of those children asking us the questions. There you go, Hijo. That's the kicker right there. And they will see your efforts. 100%. You're right, brother. Man, you see? That's what I'm saying. Salute to you, brother. My goodness, you're amazing. You are amazing, man. I'm so happy to hear that from you. So blessed to hear that from you, man. You give me strength today, man. Thank you so much. You really are amazing, man. You're right. Our efforts have to show, and they have to be the answer to their questions, right? Why didn't we do enough? Why didn't we do more? Imagine you telling them you lived in your car just to be able to see them more often. How much more love can you show? Yeah, I know. I mean, I wasn't really thinking about it. I felt like it's something that had to be done, but now that you put the future of their mindset in in reality, yeah, they she will ask. She will ask the questions. They will. And yeah, man, that's crazy. I didn't think about it like that. Thank you, man. I didn't not think about it like that. And she's so smart. She will ask. She will ask way more questions than that. They're a little smarty pants. Those kids, aren't they? You gotta love them. I hope your kids are doing wonderful, man. I hope your kids are beautiful and blessed and healthy and strong like you, man. I know they are. I know they are. Yeah, it's hard for you to know, but I will pay in the end. It will pay in the end. Yes, you're right. Yeah, it will pay off in the end. 100%. Yes, they grow way too fast. Yeah, they do. Oh my gosh, she's about to be 10 in 2 more months. And I'm like, oh my God, she's gonna be 10. Like it's no more, you can't sugarcoat it when she was like at 2 or 3 or 4, you know. Don't worry, it's gonna be okay, you know. Oh, okay, it's gonna be okay because he said so. Well, it's really not gonna be okay anymore unless he does something about it. I'm gonna be 10, and then tomorrow she's gonna be 15, and the next day she'll be 20. She'll be like, "What the hell were you doing?" And I got to do this, man. I have to do this. Does she have a phone already? Yes. So her mom has been really cool about the phone thing. The first year was the worst. I'm sure you know it just as well. The first year was the worst, and her mom lets her use the video phone, so we do video chat. We talk on the phone every day. I just spoke to her actually twice earlier today, and it's about two something right now, almost 2 o'clock right now over here. But yeah, she's we speak at the least 3 times a day, maybe more. And we always do a video call. And her mom allows her to speak to me whenever we can. Their bedtime is at 8 o'clock, so after 8 o'clock they can't. I tried to keep my daughter away from me, but figured out another way to talk to her. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, they will. They will try to keep them away. Hey, thank you guys for the thumbs up on the videos. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, and it's good to see you guys here. I don't know who else is in here, but um, Hijo, man, you share a lot of good wisdom, man. She always played a game called Roblox, so I found her there and talked to her through the game. Oh, that's awesome. Yes, the gaming. Yeah, man, that's awesome. The gaming, yes. She's not into games right now for some reason. I don't know. I bought her some games, but watched a video of yours a while back. Back you up, inspirational. While you're back, you are inspirational. Thank you, Psycho Man. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. That means a lot to me, man. Sneaky, sneaky. Yeah, yeah. You have to be sneaky about this stuff, when talking to them, especially if you're going to have the other young lady that's not going to, the other your ex that's not going to let them talk to you. You have to kind of be sneaky about it. In the beginning, the first year was difficult. Not even the police would help me, and I was trying to see her and on my weekends that I had with her. And just to kind of rewind all the way to the beginning, I actually got most custody with my daughter because I was a full time dad, and she was pissed. She couldn't even face her family knowing that I got most custody. So we went straight back to court. She took me to court again. She got 3 lawyers to get full custody, and then I was able to see her only on the weekends. And after that, that just left a bad taste in her mouth for a whole year. That first year was just horrible. On Friday I had to go pick her up, and she was not there. She would disappeared. She wouldn't answer the phone call. I couldn't go see her. I don't know where she was at, and I was calling. By the end of the day, I had to call the police, and they were like, "Oh, just leave it alone, man. Go home." They were totally on her side. They would not help me get my daughter. I was like, "Hey, I don't want any issues. Just want to go pick up my daughter. Please help me." And no, they didn't want to help or nothing, man. They didn't want to help her or nothing. Yeah, I'm glad you were sneaky about that. And hey, Psycho Man, thank you for feeling inspired by some of the things I said. It means a lot to me. Unfortunately, I lost custody because she lived in a different country, but that's my next fight. That's your next fight. Okay. You got this, brother. I know you do. You got this, brother. Yeah, I know you do. All right, brother. I'm not sure if you guys are still there or not. Um, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go right now to go to work in a little bit. So that's kind of like what I'm going through right now, and I'm going to go live again, if not later today at work. I will go live again tomorrow, at least two more times tomorrow. I want you guys to be able to ask me, anyone to come in here and ask me any questions, ask me anything you want. Have a good day, man. Hey, keep fighting. Thank you, brother. You too, man. I'm so blessed to hear your story, man. Thank you so much for sharing those things with me. Old Dirty Dasher, stay up. Hopefully it turns out for you as the years go on. Thank you, Old Dirty Dasher. It's good to see you, man. You're awesome, brother. Thank you so much for coming in, man, and thank you for watching, listening, and thank you for always being that good strength in your messages. I read your messages. Thank all of you guys. You guys are a blessing. See you later, brother. Thank you, guys. Just to FYI, I will be moving into my car in the next month, and have some links to communicate a little bit more often because you guys are the only ones I really talk to. So I'll be leaving those links in my last two videos and then also in the next couple of videos coming up. I came in late, but nice to see you live. Thanks, Amil. Hey, Dahir. Good to see you, brother. Thank you so much for coming in. Hey, I'm blessed to see all you guys, man. You guys encourage me. Just FYI, I had a little couple incidents happening. I got really stressed out, and I'm leaning towards you guys now. And I'm gonna go ahead and this is my last month in this place, and I'll be moving in my car for at least 9 months to a year. And I just want to keep things going. Thank you, brother, and keep communicating with you guys more. And thank you guys for being there for me when no one else was. Hey, man, you guys stay strong, okay? We got this. Keep your heads up, soldiers. You guys are looking good, man. You guys are feeling good. And every day goes by. It's a more beautiful day because you're in it and your strength is with us. Thank you. You guys take care. I will talk to you again soon, okay? God bless you guys. Take care. Bye bye. Yeah, my ex has applied to move my son to Germany from UK. How can I stop her? Mojo goes. How can you stop her? My ex has applied to move my son to Germany from the UK. I think Hijo can probably chime in on this. I don't know if you're still here, Hijo, but Mojo Goes says my ex has applied to move my son to Germany from the UK. How can I stop her? Mijo actually was talking about this. He had a similar incident from the UK and to Canada. I'm here, yeah. Hijo, so yeah, Mojo is asking how can he stop his ex-wife from moving his son from Germany to the UK? And basically, yeah, so let's not go yet. That's kind of an important question. I'm not gonna, that's kind of, I want to figure this out. And I think, Hijo, earlier you had mentioned something about, see, my wife lives in Canada, abduction, filed for child abduction. And I think you can do that. You can file for child abduction. Um, and so that way they don't take them to another country because they're still legally yours, and taking a child away from the other country is basically abducting the child. That's kind of an important topic. I think that happens to a lot of us, man. My ex actually threatened to take my daughter to China, um, to Guangzhou province, to be exact, and with her other family there. She had threatened several times, and I believed her because everything she said she threatened, she did. And so I was scared. That's why I rallied up the troops and I invested more into my lawyers at the time, and that's why I ended up where I'm at right now because I lost so much. But yeah, that's important. I think just to answer your question, Mojo goes. Just to answer your question, yeah. Let's see. The court has stopped her, but she can apply to move if it's eight in the best interest of the child. Your videos really moved me, brother. Oh man. I'm so glad that you felt something from them. Can you send a private message here? Yeah, let's so here, guys. There's only about maybe I think there's only four of you, so I think just to be safe, I think maybe Hijo can. Here's what I want you to do. If you guys really want to be careful and private, you don't have to leave any emails or anything like that on here. If you want to leave an email that Mojo can get, Hijo can leave that, or you can send it to my email and I'll forward it over. Okay. So my email I'll have on my last two links, and it is, and I'll go ahead and say it right now. Let's see, it doesn't allow me to type in here. I want to type in here. So I'm just going to tell you guys my email address is Rocky Ella 84 at gmail.com. So again, my email is Rocky Ella 84 at gmail.com. That's ROCKYELLA 84 at gmail.com. And that's going to be my email for all of us, all of you guys. So, again, Hijo, if you can send your contact information there, and I'll go ahead and forward that over to Mojo Goes. Mojo Goes, if you can give me your contact information, and if you guys want to communicate a little bit more about that, and I'll contact Mojo Goes, and we can I'll make sure it's the correct person, and I'm not sending you kind of like any bad link or anything like that. Sounds good. I send you my Instagram there, and you can send it to him. Thank you, Hijo. Thank you, brother. Will do, bro. Right on, Mojo Goes. Hey, you guys are freaking awesome, man. Thank you so much for understanding that communication. Well, I'll get it down. I'll get things down. This is all new for me, but I wanted to make sure I put an email address out there. My next thing is going to get a. I want to get a kind of a telephone number that you guys can call. Um, I'm just kind of the whole learning this whole process. We're all together in this boat. Yeah, we are. Damn, Hijo, you're wise, man. You're strong. You're strong and you're wise. Um, we definitely are. Let me plug this in before it dies. Yeah, we are all in this together. And Mojo Goes, I just want you to know, don't feel discouraged. A lot of threats are going to come from her. A lot of action of threats are going to come from her. And you just need to feel like you're not down. It's going to feel physically, mentally, emotionally draining, like you just gotta quit. And I don't know what stage you're at right now, but I know in the beginning it felt like a fight to the death, like, with lawyers, right? In the courtroom or just paperwork. And it was a lot of tedious little stuff that just stuff I didn't want to go through and do. But if you're in that point, if you're at that point and you're still there, don't give up. Don't give up, okay? Don't give up. This will not last forever. This tedious fighting, this battling, it will not last forever. I know you're going through, and it's easier said than done on my end. And it's hard at that time. I've been there. I know it's hard to hear this sometimes because it's painful. And I really want you to know something. Put the effort in. Hijo said earlier, they will grow up and they will ask questions, and your actions today will reflect on what you're doing. I'm 11 months in. I spent the first 10 months of defending false abuse allegations. I cleared my name. Thank God you cleared your name. Yes. I hate that, those false allegations, man. It took me forever. They had to interview my mom, my brother, and man, I did not want them to interview my brother because my brother is a hardened criminal. You'll never see me meet my brother because, yeah, he may be a good guy right now, but his history just speaks volumes, and it puts everyone at fear. My brother has tattoos all over his face and his body, from the tip of his fingers all the way down to his toes. He's tattered up from his prison life that he lived over 13 years in prison. So he's a different person than I am. But yeah, clearing your name, man, that has got to be difficult because they can just say he hit me. And now it's suddenly it's reality to them. It's like, sent you the info. Right on. I just got it. You know what? Actually, I just heard it. And my email just went through right now. I just heard it. Perfect. Thank you so much, guys. I hear that coming through. And again, you can message me through TikTok, through this YouTube, through my email address I just gave to you guys, which is rockyella84@gmail.com. And then, yeah, and I do have a Venmo link on there as well too, if you want. And there'll be a PayPal link coming up soon. And that's rockyl8@att.net. But thank you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and come on here later today, live for just a little bit, maybe about like right now I did about 45 minutes. So I'll come on for maybe about 20 minutes or so. Just catching you guys up before I say goodbye. I'm gonna try to do a live for the next probably twice a day, every day for the next couple weeks. Um, Ask me any questions you want because I want to be open and honest with you guys. You guys can ask me anything you want. I'm going to share some more videos. I'm preparing. This is my last month in this place, and I'll be moving into my car. I'm doing it like Hijo did, to sacrifice to see his kids again, and that's what I have to do. We have to do it. So, hey man, I love you guys. Stay strong. Stay strong. Stay positive. We will be okay, but we have to put in the good fight today. We have to put in the effort and sacrifice today. You guys take care of yourselves. I wish you guys all the best, okay? Stay blessed, and I'll be reaching out to you guys right now, man. Looking forward to that. Yes. Good night, brother. Have a good night. You guys take care. I wish you guys all the best. Bye-bye.